Welcome to So Much to Talk About. It's my pleasure to have the owner of the New York Giants, Mr. John Mara. Pleasure to have you on the show.
My mother and Joe and Tish are actually the owners, and no, that's okay. And my mother often reminds me that I'm just an employee. So.
But I want to ask you, the rich tradition of the Giants. I read a great biography by Carlo DeVito about Wellington Mara, and just an exemplary man. Talk about the lessons he instilled in you and your professionalism and leadership.
Well, I mean, I learned a lot from him. I was fortunate enough to be able to work side by side with him for 16 years up until the time he died, and I learned a lot. One of the most important lessons I learned from him is that to treat your fans like they're part of your family, and that's why he responded to every single letter he ever received. And I've tried to do the same thing. It's not always easy to do, particularly in this day and age, but I try to do that. And he also taught me to have patience with your coaching staff, have patience with young quarterbacks, and some of those lessons paid off over the last few years.
Especially the patience with Coach Coughlin, because everyone in talk radio, the fans were yelling, for his head pretty much. And now, of course, the Super Bowl changes a lot, a Super Bowl championship. But talk about what he has meant to the franchise, not just what he's doing on the field, but of course off the field with his foundation.
Well, I mean, he's everything you want in a head coach. I mean, he instills discipline in the players, but he also works very well together with our general manager and with our scouts in terms of evaluating talent. And obviously he does a great job off the field, all the charity work that he does. But most importantly, he wins. And that's what you have to do in this business in order to survive.
I wanted to talk about the high level of respect I have for Ernie Accorsi, former GM, and the current GM, Jerry Reese, the talent that they've been able to scout and draft over the past decade pretty much. Talk about how incredible that's been.
Well, the key to any successful NFL team is you have to have a good general manager. You have to have somebody that can go out there and evaluate talent and then make key personnel decisions at the right time. And we had that. We were very fortunate to have that with Ernie Accorsi, and with Jerry Reese has just done a fabulous job. And we hope he'll be our general manager for many years to come. But that's so important in any organization, is to have people who are good leaders and who can evaluate talent and who work well together with your head coach. And we've been very fortunate to have that situation.
What's your vision of the 2009 season? Because so far the Giants have really been able to take care of business on both sides of the ball, especially with the injuries, even with the injuries.
That was another thing my father taught me, is you just treat it on a week-by-week basis. I'm very pleased, obviously, where we are right now, but I'm not thinking too much further than this Sunday in Kansas City, and we just have to keep winning and keep giving our best effort, and hopefully we'll be in the postseason. But I don't make predictions, and it's just a week-by-week business, and that's the way you have to treat it.
That's true. It's like one day at a time. It's 1 week at a time for now.
Correct. Yes.
Well, Mr. Mara, thank you for your time, sir, to be on So Much to Talk.
All right. Thank you.